Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to this brand new July and the brand new coverage for the Nuke Test 4 mission. Remember, this is in Roblox. We are live for the Nuke Test 4 launch. As you may have experienced, it was a bit secret. It was a bit held from the public. This is our first top secret launch in a nuclear test facility, Netherlands, Roblox. Because of this reason, we can now hide variants from others, so we have more power and more destruct. This will happen throughout not every single mission, but some missions will be top secret. That's why you may have noticed that the launch broadcast started later than usual. Normally we start about 40 to 30 minutes before the launch. Now we start 15 minutes before the launch. This is because, once again, of our top secret payload for today. You may see the payload at the launch, but then it's launched and then it will explode right after, because it's a short mission profile like always. This test will occur like every other test. It will launch from the launch pad and it will coast a bit. Stage 1 will deploy. The other stage, the nuke, will continue and drop down its target zone. This will cause a huge explosion, but it won't go as far as the building. Next time, we'll probably not have a secret mission and will start at regular times. Though, this will be the new UI for these launches coming up. As you can see, we are now 14 minutes away from the liftoff of Nuke Test 4. We are now going through our last moments in the countdown. A few minutes, about 15 minutes ago, we had the explosion site get cleared for the main explosion. Let's actually take a look outside. This is where everything will happen. Here you can see the building. Let me just let my mouse appear for a second here. As you can see, here is the rocket. You won't be able to see it, but when it launches eventually, you will see it go rise up. We will follow it, and then it will crash down here. This is a Minecraft house. This is to test if houses are safe enough, or are houses, for an house company. But if it explodes, that is even better for us. So secretly we're a bit of a rivalry here, but we still got permission to do it. 4 boards as well for the clearance. Remove my mouse real quick. So we are just about 12 minutes away from the liftoff here, and it seems everything is going as expected right now. That's what we hope should have happened and is happening now. So there's nothing really to talk about. Maybe we can reflect on past missions. Let me see if I have the footage for you. Let me just search up the channel here. youtube.com/ Wait, what was the channel name? Am I here? Background sounds not. There you go. I got the link. We share to you the past launches we had. Well, we have 12 minutes on the clock. On the clock. Wow. I can explain things. That is incredible. Okay, live launch from now. The last launch was actually 9 months ago, so that was in 2023. So this is technically the first launch of 2024. This will probably be our only launch this year, or there will be another nuke test this year, but we are not sure. It will probably not happen. So we plan at the moment to launch one nuke test per year, so that means at the end of our nuke test it will be 2030. Except if we decide in 2025 if we launch multiple per year, then it will change. Let's actually watch the last few launches, which happened in the last 9 months. Actually 9 months. So let's watch the first one from 9 months ago. Let me skip a bit here. Remember, the countdown on the top right is the countdown from the past webcast. Enjoy the views from there. T-minus 15 seconds.
Okay. 14, 13,
10,
12,
9,
11,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Nuke test 3. Bringing back the nukes and BAMs.
and there goes our nuke. Fly high.
There goes our nuke indeed. Fly high. Stage is providing nominal telemetry. There it is. Oh.
That was the third nuke test. Let's actually watch the second one. We don't have the first one sadly today. Probably we'll have it next broadcast to show you. Or not. Let's watch the broadcast from the past, from 2 years ago actually. Let's see if I can have it. There we have it. As you've made experience from the last launch already, you've seen that it wasn't so secret as now. This is because it was fine at these times to show the variant. And you can see also the GI difference between the years. This will be our main. What you're seeing now will be our main for the next couple of years. Let's now actually watch the launch, which happened back then. 20 seconds.
20, 19, 18, 17, 18, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Nuke launching early, so expect launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff. Go nuke test 2.
Guys, here it goes. As you see, the nuke has launched. And look at it, it's got.
Ignition deck, please.
Let's see. How does the nuke do? I hope this works. Anyway, I need to stay. And soon the nuke will go in that area right here with the lighthouse.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
2, 1. Let's go.
Explosion confirmed.
It's coming quite close. Oh no, it's coming quite close to the building. That's quite bad news.
And a safe test.
If the glass breaks, then it's quite bad news. Okay, so good news. The glass didn't break.
Data check will happen right now. And that was the last few launches that happened. Remember, we don't have footage of nuke test 1 because yeah, it's on my main channel, That Space Doge Guy. I don't have it right now. Thank you for that, for letting us broadcast the launch a few years ago by That Space Doge Guy. Know me, by the way. So the Minecraft house is now ready on field and ready to be shot at. Remember that this launch is a top secret mission, so we won't show the variant until after the launch. We are almost ready for the launch. I will give you one hint about the variant. It's a very special, typical one. We don't have that originally. I will say, it is not standard or incendiary. I don't know how to pronounce it, don't worry. Incendiary it was, but we don't have that for today. You may probably be wondering, why are we broadcasting these launches? We want people to see how our nukes go launch when they are launched. This is for you guys to see how it will eventually work when we do private launches. I have said at nuke test 1 or 2 that I would be continuing launches when the IRL war was over. Sadly, the war is not over yet, as I'm known. So, if I was continuing with that progress, I would have still been stopped by myself. Next part. We are now under 5 minutes until the launch. We are now at the final countdown before the launch of Nuke Test 4. We won't have mission control audio for today. This is a part of the top secret mission. I've just heard in my ear that the launch is now go for launch. As of now. We are at the final seconds of the final minutes of the countdown. Right away. The final launch key will be enabled at T-1 minute and counting. This will activate the launch sequence ready. So, if that is enabled, we are confirmed go for launch. We'll probably hear that or not. The area around our test site is also evacuated or inside the mission control for this launch. This is to prevent anyone from getting killed or injured from this rocket. If you want to watch these launches, you can go to the civilian place in the private server. We will open the private server every launch. But there's no one now because we are not popular. But once we are, you can go to our private server, 13+, and enjoy our launches from the civilian site. If you don't comply, the server will be reset and you are not allowed in the game. We are now 1 minute and 40 seconds before the launch. Let's see how this rocket will go. Remember, at T-minus 1 minute will be the activation of the final launch key before launch. At 25 seconds, we will pre-warm up the engine for liftoff. You will kind of see that. The gates will also be opened for launch, so we need to be careful with our views. That's why we will only use 2 views for today. We are now 1 minute and counting until the launch. The final activation key will now be inserted. And we are now ready for launch. Go nuke test 4. 50 seconds. 40 seconds. We're now at the final stages of the countdown. Remember, the engine pre-warm-up will be at 25 seconds, the launch at 0. We are now go for launch. Pre-launch warm-up. We are go. Retraction is now enabled. We are now pre-warming the engine. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff of nuke test 4. The liftoff has occurred. There it is. Rise and shine. Nuke test 4 is now in flight. We are now 40 seconds until the explosion. We will zoom out the shot to see it so you can see it more clearly. Give us a second. There it is. We are now ready for that explosion to occur. That will happen in 20 seconds. Explosion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3 seconds. Here we go. And it has occurred. Successful test as we know of at the moment. This test will bring our live coverage to a close. If you want to learn more about the rocket and the updates after the launch, go to the Discord server that is now pinned in the live chat. We will be back for Nuke Test 5 next year or a few months from now. Until then, goodbye.